Hello guys and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. As you know, in our previous video we talked about the bar chart, how we can create the bar chart, how we can edit the bar chart, and how we can move it from the one sheet to another sheet, but still obtaining the link between the chart and also the main source. And in this video we are going to talk about how to create pie chart and line chart and what are the use cases for these two charts. Of course, they are a little bit different. Each kind of chart, they have their own purposes. For example, for this bar chart that we create, the bar chart is used to visually compare values across several categories. But the pie chart is the visual representation of the data to see the proportion as of a whole. And also the line chart shows the trend over the time. And we will see how. So let's start with our pie chart first. Select like East region, and then we select all of the sales points through 1 through 4, and we go to the insert, select the pie chart, which is let's do the 2D pie chart. So if you look at here, it's only for sales point 1. Why? Because I mentioned that pie chart is only representing like the proportion of a whole for one category of data, and by default it's selected sales point 1 and not 2, 3 and 4. So we see like this is quarter 1, quarter 2, 3 and 4 only for sales point 1, and now we can edit that one. Click on this plus sign, we see okay, data label for each of them, so you see the amount for each of them, but still you can like locate or assign different locations for each of the data. You can say put it inside, you put it outside, your best fit or data call out or more options. I think I'm a little bit okay with the outside because it looks good. And also if we go and change the color, we go to change the color and like different types of color. You can use this one. If you use the series, that's okay. And also if we go to the design chart, we select the design. I'm still attracted to this one. So, and also if we want to, like let's say, move this legend from this location to another part, let's say to the left side, that looks great. Okay, so this is the pie chart, and that's only one category for sales point. Let's do some more play on this. Okay, that was only for quarter 1, 2, 3 and 4 for the sales point 1. If we want to have like for the all sales points from 1 through 4 only for quarter 1, how we can do that? Instead of deleting this chart and going back and creating another chart, an easy way is this: click to the chart design and then switch row and column. Switch row and column, it means now we are on the row which is row 4 sales point 1. If you switch that one, it will capture the region column and also quarter 1. Let's do this. Yep, look here. Instead of quarters, now if you look at the legend, we have sales point 1, sales point 2, sales point 3, sales point 4, and also instead of sales point 1 as a title of the chart, we have quarter 1. So this is kind of play with the pie chart. It's really interesting. You can do a lot of practice on this one. You can work on these all tabs here, like adding more elements on the chart, the color and filter. You know what the filter means. If you click on the filter, you will see okay, quarter 1. If you want to do quarter 2, then click apply, so that will work on quarter 2. Why it did that? Because I have selected the whole area. It's really fun to play with all. So let's go back to quarter 1, but if we go to we apply this, and also like you want to see only quarter 1, 2 and 3, so you can uncheck quarter 4, click apply, you have sales point 1, sales point 2, sales point 3. Sorry, it was sales point, it was not quarter. So if you want to remove sales point 4 and you want to only see sales point 1, 2 and 3, you can uncheck and apply, and then it will show you only the 3 parts that you have, which are this one, like this is sales point 2, this is sales point 1, and the green color is sales point 3. So let's check it back and apply. Okay, this was pie chart, and let's move this one where we can move it. So we select the chart, we go to the chart design menu, we say move to chart. With chart, we click here. Which tab? It's on graphs. We have our another chart as well inserted there. So click on this. Okay. Yeah, it moved here. We have our pie chart. Okay, now let's go and create line chart. Line chart, as I mentioned, it's used for to present the trend over time. It means, let's say how each of these 4 sales points performed during the year, looking at quarterly reported data. Now let's select again all those sales four sales points with all the quarters. Okay, we go to the chart and we click on the chart here. I think let's have this one. I like it a little bit more. Click on this one. Okay, now see, this shows the trend. For example, the blue color, if you look at here, this is sales point 1. We see sales point 1 in quarter 1. In quarter 2, the sales amount dropped dramatically. And then from quarter 2 to quarter 3, the sales point moved up. And back in quarter 4, it came down. So this is the trend, how sales performed and sales point 1, and based on that you can make a decision. Maybe there is something wrong between quarter 1 and quarter 2, and something went very well between quarter 2 and 3, so we have a high volume of sales. Based on that you can make decisions, or you can come up with some actions to perform better than before. And if you look at the trend for, let's say, sales point 2, it was the same thing, down to quarter 2, and then from quarter 2 to quarter 4, this sales point had an increasing value for their sales in a quarterly basis. So there might be good performance, there might be increase of customers, or number of new items presented, whatever, but still it presents like the trend. Okay, we had a drop, but again we had a little bit height and improvement in the performance. This is the case, like in generally, if you say, okay, quarter 2 was not good, maybe there is a general reason for that one. Between quarter 2 and quarter 3, that was really good, because generally, if you say overall, each sales point had an increase, but between quarter 3 and quarter 4, each sales point had a decrease, but only sales point 2, which is this brown color, they had an increase. The line shows the trends, and pie chart shows the proportion as a whole, and bar charts are visually compare values across several categories. So let's move this chart as well. We go to the chart design, we move it to our graphs and say okay, now we have our chart here. Let's a little bit zoom out, and we can use this page as a dashboard to see, okay, how we are performing for each sales point or for each region. So that's pie chart and line chart, and I hope you liked it. I'll be happy to respond to any suggestion or respond to any questions or you may have. So please write your comments and suggestions, if you have any question, down in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet, and ring the bell for further notifications so you will be the first group of people receiving notifications on my new videos. You're doing well and have a good time.